Hey, what up, everybody? It's your boy, Tyrone Jackson. I am the alter ego of the guy you know as Tyrone Jackson. I'm going to shoot it to you straight. I don't know about that dude. But let me talk to you, man. You know what I want to talk about today? Now, he going to come to you with all these damn straight definitions and straight off the hip stuff. But I'm going to bring it to you real and raw. If you can handle it, good. If you can't, then you know what to do. Do you guys remember that song? Oh no, you think I forgot the title, but I haven't. I'm going to tell you, I just want to kind of lay up on you, okay? I'm kind of soft walking it in there. By James Weldon Johnson, Lift Every Voice and Sing. Now, everybody will say they know the song, but very few people really know the words to the song. So I'm going to start this whole thing off just by reading, not singing, because singing by far is not my forte. These here words, because I want you to hear them, meditate on them, because man, I got a podcast to bring to you. I am going to talk to you about whether or not the era for lift every voice and sing has passed. If it has, why I think it has. If it hasn't, why I think it hasn't. And some things for you to think about. And here we go. So it starts by saying, simply lift every voice and sing. And then, till earth and heaven rings. Ring with the harmonies of liberty. Let our rejoicing rise high as the listening skies. Let it resound loud as the rolling sea. Then he's going to hit you with the chorus. Sing a song full of the faith that the dark path has taught us. Sing a song full of the hope that the present has brought us. Facing the rising sun of our new day begun. Let us march on till victory is won. Now, everybody, that's the first chorus, the first stanza, the first part, everybody know. To some degree. Now, we're going to go into the second verse, and here's where it really gets difficult, because they're going to use a lot of words that are not common in today's society. Because it actually starts off by saying, stony the road we trod. Trod meaning to walk. Come on, everybody. Bitter the chastening rod. Felt in the days when hope unborn had died. Yet with a steady beat have not our weary feet come to a place which our forefathers sighed. We have come over a way that with tears have been watered. We have come treading our path through the blood of the slaughter, out from our gloomy past, till now we stand at last, where the white gleam of our bright star is cast. Bump, period, pause, whatever you got to do, stop it right there. Verse 2, man, if you today in 2024 heard somebody talking that way, using those words, you'd be like, this nigga is crazy. But let's take into account that this is truly from a time and an era where this was the formal method and formal way of talking. Okay, so put that in your hat and chew on that just a little bit. Let's go on to the third chorus. Okay, God of our weary years. God of our silent tears. Thou who has brought us thus far on the way. Thou who has by thy might led us into the light. Keep us forever in the path, we pray, lest our feet stray from the place our God. Let me say that again. Lest our feet stray from the places our God where we met thee. Lest our heart drunk with wine of the world we forget thee. Shadowed beneath thy hand, may we forever stand, true to our God and true to our native land. Now, what you've just heard is a reading of what is affectionately known as the Black National Anthem. At once it was called the Negro National Anthem. But you know, I want to start, and I just want to talk about some of the language here and try to dissect this, because I'm going to get into this podcast. And boy, this podcast is a collaboration of individuals that I've talked to over the previous days before I put this podcast together. I've talked to individuals from the ages of 28 to 70, all the way up to 80 years of age. And what I've heard about this song has stuck with me, and it will not let me go. So I'm bringing it to you for your consideration, for your thought processes, for you to chew on it as well. Now, I'm not going to do too much with the first verse. You can read it, you can understand it, you can hear it, and you can pretty much know what it is. But I'm going to jump right into verse number 2. Stony the road we trod. And that means it's rocky. Hell, going through just the journey in day to day. It's fucked up. Simple as that. Okay? But we still have to move forward. Bitter the chastening rod. Now, I don't really know what this one means, so I'm going to take a stab at it, because chastening is something that we talk about being done from the standpoint of an authoritarian figure over a lesser figure. So bitter the chastening rod. Is he saying bitter the whips and stings of the actual rod and beatings that we took? Is he talking chastening from the lesson as it is spoken in the Bible with regards to that I chastise thee and things of that nature? Unsure. So I'm going to come back to that one. Here's where it really hits hard, because it really gets deep into the era. And that era was a time where African Americans, black, Negroes, and all the names that are used to denote us of melon skin were dealing with in the lives of day to day. Mind you now, this is somewhere between 1919 and 1939. Most of you can't relate to that because it precedes your birth. And then our parents, your parents, my parents didn't talk about it. So we have very little knowledge. But it says here, felt in the days when hope unborn had died. Man, that's a philosophical statement. That's a deep delve into the mindset of an individual at a time in their life. felt in the days, simple to understand, when hope unborn. That's like an oxymoron. How is hope unborn? Had died. So if you say to me, when hope unborn, that means that before I had hope, it had already died. So they were dealing with coming into a situation without hope, without a glimmer, ideal, thought, or want and desire to have hope because it had already died. Damn. Think that one through. Process that to the end of your ability. To be faced with a situation where at your very beginning, at the core of who you are, you're not even allowed to hope, for it is already dead. Heavy. I don't care who you are, what age you are. If you think about that in that context I just gave you, I think you're going to see and understand that that is heavy. But then it comes back now and it says, yet with a steady beat. That means we still moving forward. Have not our weary feet. So when he say a steady beat, we think of the Congo drums. Think of the drums that are just going boom, 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 steady and constant against the ideal and the concept of not even having hope. We still move forward. Our feet are tired. Our hope is dead, but we still move forward. When I told you it's going to be heavy, I'm not talking 5 pounds, 10 pounds. I'm talking anvil heavy here now. I'm talking deep-seated heavy. Because I want you to hear what I think this is saying. That they're living in a time where they can't even fathom hope because they already know it's dead. But against that, they still make the decision to steady beat and move their feet forward. And even when they get tired, because yet with our weary feet, when they still get tired, they still keep moving on. And then it's going to tell us it come to a place for which for our Father's side. Now what they're saying is there's so many that had making this journey and died along the way. But in each of their deaths, in each of their struggles, they passed on the desire to keep going beyond where they stopped. Damn. And you look at life today, and this doesn't happen often. There are very few of you, very few of us that have situations where it has been so hard to move forward, but we still continue to do it because the answer today is to stop and move back home with mama or dad or your parents or your parent. They didn't have those options. Wow. Man, and when I said deep, I had no idea it was going to be this deep. But I'm going to keep going because I want to take us through this entire second verse, because this verse is the meat and the heart of the song, and it is the verse that's least remembered. Now, I ask myself, is it because of the heaviness of it? Is it because it speaks to a time and an era that's presumably gone, that is hidden, that isn't the same? Oh yeah, we still have racism. We still have effects. We still have people who have no hope. We still have people who are forging paths forward against all odds. But the racism and the obstacles that we deal with are more crafty. They're more